Just because you're over 50 doesn't mean you have to wear heels to look elegant. But here's the truth. Some flat shoes are secretly ruining your outfits. They might feel comfy, but they can instantly make you look frumpy, dated, or underdressed. Today, I'm sharing 11 flat shoes that stylish, elegant women over 50 never wear, and what to choose instead to stay polished, confident, and effortlessly chic. 1. Flip-flops with rubber soles. Let's start with the obvious one, those classic rubber flip-flops. Now, I know they're easy, I know they're convenient, and yes, they're comfortable for about an hour. But here's the honest truth. Rubber flip-flops do nothing for your outfit. They offer no structure, no support, and certainly no style. The moment you put them on, no matter how beautiful the rest of your outfit is, everything gets pulled down a level. They flatten your posture, they make that awkward slap-slap sound as you walk, and visually, they make even elegant legs look unfinished. The worst part, they're almost always associated with beachwear. So unless you're literally walking across hot sand or heading to a public shower, rubber flip-flops are just not the elegant woman's choice. Now, I've seen flip-flops with rhinestones or metallic straps, and I know those are marketed to us as the elevated version, but don't be fooled. If the base is still made of foam or rubber, it's still a casual beach shoe in disguise. So what do I wear instead? I always reach for leather slide sandals or flat thong sandals with proper soles and clean lines. Think minimalist straps in tan, soft ivory, or even metallic gold. Something that blends beautifully with your skin tone and elevates the entire look. You want a little bit of sole thickness, a cushioned footbed, and a material that looks polished, not plasticky. These still feel breezy and comfortable in the heat, but they give your outfit intention and polish. Pair them with a linen midi dress, cropped trousers, or even tailored shorts, and suddenly your summer look feels complete. 2. Cartoon print sneakers. I know this one might sting a little, but it has to be said. Sneakers with loud cartoon prints, glitter, or quirky embellishments are not helping your wardrobe. They might be fun in the store. They might even feel like a way to show personality. But here's the truth. They can make your outfit feel costumey and childish. And if you're trying to project elegance, confidence, and grace, that just doesn't align. I've seen sneakers with butterflies, emojis, glitter stars, and even phrases like OMG or weekend vibes. And while they might look youthful on the shelf, they often look out of place on a grown woman who deserves to be seen as refined. There's also a structural issue. Many of these shoes are made cheaply with hard plastic sears, zero arch support, and stiff uppers that actually hurt your feet after a few hours of wear. So not only do they look juvenile, they feel bad too. So what should you wear instead? I absolutely love a good white leather sneaker with a clean, minimalist design. No flashy logos, no loud patterns, just a crisp, structured shoe that blends into your outfit and lets the rest of your look shine. You can find these in classic white, ivory, or even soft beige tones. Some have a little gold or blush detailing near the heel, just enough to add interest without overwhelming your look. And the best part? These sneakers work with everything. A floaty midi dress, a pair of cropped linen pants, even wide leg jeans. They're that perfect blend of casual and chic, and they instantly signal, I know how to dress. So next time you want comfortable footwear, skip the glitter and go for refined structure. Your feet and your outfit will thank you. 3. Worn out ballet flats. Let's talk about ballet flats, specifically the well-loved, well-worn ones that have been sitting in your closet for years. The ones with scuffed toes, stretched out fabric, and soles so thin you can feel every pebble underneath your foot. Now, I get it. Ballet flats used to be the go-to shoe for comfort and femininity. They're easy to slip on, they go with everything, and they don't hurt your feet. But here's the problem. Most traditional ballet flats offer zero structure. They hug the foot so tightly that they show every toe ridge and bone line. They flatten your arch, provide no support, and after some wear, they start to look a little sad. I often see women pair them with lovely outfits, only for those flats to take the entire look down a notch. Whether it's the rounded toe, the sagging heel, or the fact that they've lost all their shape, it's just not the shoe of a woman who's dressing to feel confident. So what do I wear instead? I recommend switching to pointed toe flats or structured slingbacks. The pointed toe elongates the leg and instantly adds sophistication, and the structure around the heel keeps everything feeling polished and put together. One of my personal favourites is a leather slingback flat with a small heel and a pointed toe. It's classic, it's chic, and it gives you the freedom of a flat with the polish of a heel. You can wear these to the office, to brunch, to casual dinners. They're endlessly versatile. And the best part? They feel like you tried even when you didn't. I've linked a few of my go-to options in the description below. They're flattering, supportive, and designed with elegance in mind. 4. Velcro comfort shoes. Okay, this one might ruffle a few feathers, but I say it with love. Those Velcro comfort shoes, the kind you find in the orthopedic section of the store, they're comfortable, yes, but elegant? No, they're bulky, they're clunky, and that big Velcro strap across the top, it instantly screams sensible, not stylish. I understand why they're appealing. If you've ever had foot pain, plantar fasciitis, or just want arch support, it's tempting to settle for the first pair that feels like a pillow under your foot. But let me tell you something, you do not have to choose between comfort and style. These Velcro shoes are doing the opposite of flattering your foot. They make your ankle look heavier, they interrupt the line of your leg, and they don't go with any outfit outside of yoga pants or athletic wear. Even then, they still miss the mark. So what's a better option? Try a low-profile loafer or a soft slip-on sneaker. These still offer support. They still cradle your foot, but they do it in a way that looks intentional. Look for styles with memory foam insoles, elastic side panels, or even hidden arch support. Brands have come a long way. There are now dozens of beautiful shoes designed with real women in mind that look elegant and feel incredible. My personal go-to is a leather loafer with a slightly squared toe and a 1-inch heel. It's timeless, structured, and pairs beautifully with trousers, skirts, or even tailored shorts. Remember, your feet carry you through life. They deserve comfort, yes, but you also deserve to look in the mirror and say, wow, I look amazing. 5. Crocs or foam clogs. Let's talk about one of the most controversial shoes out there, Crocs and their many foam clog cousins. Now listen, I completely understand the appeal. They're soft, they're waterproof, and they feel like little clouds on your feet, but the moment you step out of the house in them, especially with an actual outfit, you're sending a message, and it's not elegant woman. It's I gave up. Crocs and foam clogs were designed for utility, gardening, beach cleanup, maybe a quick dog walk, but they've somehow become a go-to everyday shoe for women who just want comfort. And I totally get it. But here's the thing, they distort your entire silhouette. They're bulky, they make your feet look huge, they lack structure, and when worn with anything remotely refined like cropped trousers, a linen dress, or even just a nice handbag, they instantly bring down your whole look. It's like wearing a silk blouse, pair of house slippers. There's just a disconnect. So what should you wear instead? I'm a big fan of mule-style loafers or woven leather flats. Let's start with mules. These are backless flats that you can easily slide into, just like Crocs, but with a completely different energy. They're elegant, they're structured, and they come in gorgeous materials like suede, leather, or raffia. One of my favourite summer go-tos is a soft camel-coloured leather mule with a slightly pointed toe. It goes with absolutely everything, from wide leg linen trousers to breezy cotton midi dresses, and they slip on just as easily as Crocs, but you'll feel like a completely different woman when you look down. If you prefer something more breathable, especially in the heat, look for woven leather flats. These offer ventilation and comfort while giving your outfit a chic European touch. I always feel like I've stepped into an Italian summer when I wear mine. It's all about comfort with intention. Your shoes shouldn't just feel good, they should say something about who you are. 6. Canvas bungee flats. If you've ever browsed a comfort shoe section in a department store, you've probably seen them. Canvas bungee flats with elastic crisscross cords, rubber soles, and sometimes even mesh panels on the sides. Now, these were clearly designed for long walks, but they were not designed with elegance in mind. These types of shoes, often in muted colours like dusty grey or maroon, tend to be heavy looking, overly technical, and not at all flattering to the foot. They bulk up your ankle, they flatten your arch, and they clash with almost everything in your wardrobe. Yes, they're great for travel or exercise, but that doesn't mean they belong in your day-to-day outfits, especially not when you're wearing beautiful trousers or a light summer dress. So here's what I wear instead. Supportive Mary Jane flats in leather or suede. Mary Janes are timeless. And when you choose a version that's adult, structured and neutral, they strike the perfect balance between comfort and style. The strap gives you stability, the closed toe gives you coverage, and the overall look is soft and feminine. I have a pair in dove grey suede that I absolutely adore. They look amazing with ankle-length jeans, culottes, or even a casual midi skirt, and I can walk in them all day. Plus, many modern Mary Jane styles come with built-in arch support and memory foam footbeds, without the orthopedic look. If you want even more polish, look for ones with subtle gold or tortoiseshell buckles. Just that one little detail can take a simple shoe and make it feel designer. So let's leave the bungee cords for the hiking trail. You deserve shoes that make you feel graceful. 7. Faux patent leather flats. We've all seen them, those super shiny plastic-like flats in bright colours, often with a little bow on the toe, maybe in hot pink, maybe in fire engine red, maybe even in electric blue. And let me be honest, I used to wear them too. They felt fun. They seemed like a way to bring pop to an outfit. But now, looking back at pictures, they looked cheap and a little too try-hard. Here's the problem with faux patent leather. It doesn't age well. Over time, it cracks, it creases, and it loses any softness it might have had. And when it's overly shiny, it reflects light in all the wrong places. Instead of elongating your foot, it draws attention to every little shape, wrinkle, or mark. And the bright colours? Often too loud for a polished, mature wardrobe. They don't elevate your outfit, they fight with it. So what should you wear instead? I always reach for matte leather or soft suede flats in timeless, muted tones. Think blush, taupe, ivory, soft navy, or even a gentle metallic like champagne gold or pewter. The matte finish makes everything feel more refined. It absorbs light instead of reflecting it. And when paired with elegant cuts, a pointed toe, an almond shape, or even a clean square toe, it transforms your entire look. I especially love suede because it softens the foot visually. It's gentle, it's rich, and it feels expensive even when the price tag isn't. So let's retire the shiny plastic flats. Go for texture, softness, and subtlety. Your outfit will thank you. 8. Overly embellished flats. Now this one might surprise you. Flats with too many embellishments. I'm talking oversized bows, giant rhinestones, studs, glitter appliques, pearls, or flowers the size of your palm. These kinds of flats are often sold as statement shoes. And while I love a good statement piece, there's a very fine line between statement and costume. And unfortunately, most of these shoes land on the wrong side of it. Over-embellishment draws attention downward, and not in a flattering way. It disrupts the clean lines of your outfit. It competes with your handbag, your earrings, even your trousers. And worst of all, it usually looks cheap, even when the shoe isn't. There's also the issue of versatility. A shoe with glitter bows might look fun once, but you'll constantly struggle to style it again. It limits your wardrobe instead of supporting it. So what do I wear instead? I go for flats with understated details, maybe a tiny gold bar across the toe, a small tortoiseshell buckle, a bit of braided texture or top stitching. These are the kinds of accents that add polish without overpowering. I've linked a few of my favourite subtle detail-rich flats in the description below. They're timeless, they're sophisticated, and they blend seamlessly with the rest of your wardrobe. Think about it this way: your shoes shouldn't scream for attention. They should quietly support your elegance, letting the whole outfit shine. And that's what understated design does. Absolutely. Here's the final section of the script titled 11 Flat Shoes Elegant Women Over 50 Never Wear. Below are points 9 through 11 written in the same elegant voiceover friendly tone, with clear pacing, polished detail and a warm first person narrative for women over 50. Let's wrap it up with style. 9. Backless foam slippers worn as shoes. Let's be honest, we've all been tempted to wear those backless foam slippers outside. outside. You know, the ones with the memory foam sole, fuzzy inside, and cozy vibe that feels like a warm hug on your feet. And while they're perfect for lounging around the house, they have no place on the sidewalk, in the grocery store, or especially out to lunch. The reason is simple. They lack structure, they flatten your foot, and they immediately say, "I didn't plan this outfit." Now I get it. Comfort matters. At our age, we've earned the right to feel good in everything we wear. But looking put together starts from the ground up, and wearing slippers in public, no matter how cute or trendy, just doesn't send the message of elegance. So what do I wear instead? I reach for backless mules or flat loafers that still give me that easy slip-on experience, but with much more polish. A structured mule in leather or suede with a soft pointed toe instantly transforms an outfit. It still gives you that ease of slipping your foot in, but you don't look like you walked out the door in pajamas. Flat loafers, especially with a slightly elongated shape or a bit of a heel, give you support, structure, and a timeless silhouette. I have a tan leather pair with a tiny gold detail across the front that I wear constantly with cropped trousers, dresses, and even jeans. So keep your slippers for your home sanctuary and step out in something that honours your elegance and your comfort at the same time. 10. Flat boots with saggy ankles. Now let's talk about flat ankle boots, specifically the ones that sag around the ankle. You've probably seen them. They're often made from soft faux suede or thin leather that after a few wears starts to droop and fold around your ankle like a deflated balloon. The issue with these boots is they interrupt the clean line of your leg. That saggy, slouchy ankle can make your legs look shorter or heavier, and they almost always make your outfit feel a little off. Even if the rest of your look is beautifully put together, those saggy boots add a heaviness that drags everything down. And let's be real, when we reach a certain age, proportion becomes one of our most powerful tools. We want clean lines, elongation, and intentional structure. So what do I suggest? Go for structured ankle boots with a slim shaft and a supportive shape. Even better if they have a subtle side zip or elastic panel that hugs your ankle just right. You don't need a high heel. Even a 1-inch block heel can make a huge difference. It adds just enough lift to elongate your silhouette without compromising comfort. I particularly love ankle boots in soft leather or suede with a pointed or almond toe. They pair beautifully with everything from straight leg jeans to midi dresses and long skirts. If you're worried about stiffness, look for stretch leather or sock boot styles that combine structure with comfort. Remember, your boots should support and flatter your ankle, not collapse around it. Give your legs the sleek base they deserve. 11. Square toe mesh flats. Last but not least, let's talk about mesh flats with square toes. This is one of those modern trends that I see popping up everywhere, but it's one that elegant women over 50 should approach with caution. The mesh material is thin, often see-through, and tends to show everything. The shape of your toes, your nail polish or lack of it, and even the outline of your skin underneath. And the square toe? While trendy, it can come off as harsh and boxy, especially if you have petite feet or fuller legs. It throws off the proportions and adds bulk in all the wrong places. The combination of a see-through shoe and a wide toe box just doesn't offer the refined look that most of us are going for. It feels experimental, edgy, and sometimes just unflattering. So what's the alternative? I recommend switching to a rounded almond toe or subtle pointed flat in real leather or canvas. These materials add richness, breathability, and support, while still allowing your feet to feel light and airy in summer. If you want something breathable, look for perforated leather or woven materials. These give airflow, but they cover the foot with dignity, no toe lines showing, no sheer fabric crinkling. I also love flats with soft ruching or stitching across the toe. They add visual interest without overwhelming the shoe. These styles are classic for a reason. They elongate the foot, flatter the leg, and blend seamlessly with everything from cropped jeans to midi skirts and shirt dresses, and they're timeless. You can wear them next season, the season after that, and still feel completely current. If you're ready to upgrade your shoe collection, I've linked all my favourite elegant, supportive flats in the description below. These are high quality pieces I personally wear and recommend. Yes, some of them are a little pricier, but they're absolutely worth the investment. They'll last longer, feel better, and instantly elevate your look, whether you're heading to brunch, travelling, or just running errands in style. And if you want more tips like this, make sure you check out my website. I share outfit formulas, wardrobe essentials, and confidence boosting advice to help women over 50 look and feel their best every single day. Oh, and if you love handbags as much as I do, you'll want to check out my handbag channel. I cover the most elegant bags, quiet luxury styles, and how to pair them perfectly with your outfits. You're going to love it.